That was my only. I don't know anything about the case. I know you know way more than I do about the case, but I'm just saying. I'm just putting this out there.
How do I know more about the case than you?
Well,
you literally make documentaries on UFOs.
I do, but I mean, you got one person's account, and it's fascinating. And I believe that Lazar believes what he's saying. But I've talked to George Knapp about this, and George said the same thing. I said, maybe, I mean, just maybe. And I'm not out here attacking Lazar or nobody else. I'm just saying maybe he was used as a disinformation plant that seeds some real information and some bogus information, just to kind of test the waters and the reaction of the public. I don't know.
Most certainly that's possible.
Yeah, I really...
Most certainly that's possible.
It's not my domain.
It's also, I would imagine, if you're going to give people access to classified information like that, you'd be very careful, and you would probably add in some stuff that's not true.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter whether or not, as long as like they have a bunch of stuff that's absolutely provable nonsense.
Yes.
On top of the stuff that's probably real, then they get discredited.
Yes.
Which, you know, I mean, look, there's a lot of weird stuff about the Bob Lazar story. A lot of weird stuff about it. And the one that sticks in my mind, and I know this probably shouldn't because it's possible to do, is that it's been consistent. His story's been absolutely consistent since the late 1980s. Now, that's possible to develop a narrative, and if you're disciplined, and he's obviously very intelligent, you could just like craft the longest con the world has ever known and make no money from it and turn your life upside down and have the feds search your property, which they did.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
It doesn't make a lot of sense. If they thought that he really was in possession of element 115 and that there really is a stable version of this element that we discovered in a particle collider, or we accurately, they predicted it and then proved it to be real in a particle collider. But that wasn't until like the 2000s.